let's take a real quick look at how to play Lost Creatures. Hunters of the Lost Creatures is coming to Kickstarter soon, so keep an eye out for that. You may even be watching this on Kickstarter. So basically, there are 4 different biomes that we're going to be hunting in. Each player has one of each biome's hunter, and these are all unique and actually pretty funny when you look at the names. This is Brachionek, and we have Wanderin. Really fun, punny names, and puns are definitely something that occurs all throughout Lost Creatures. So, the way the game's played is each round we're going to add 1 creature to each of the biomes. And they're generally numbers 1 through 3, although there are 0s and 10s as well. Now, cards are worth the value on them, but there's also some set collecting to this game as well. So each player will simultaneously select one of their 4 hunters and place it face down. Once all players have done this, we're going to reveal where everybody is hunting. And as long as there's no contest as far as biome, then players can just go ahead and take those and add them to their wildlife reserve. However, if there is a contest, then nobody gets that creature. There is an exception though. So all of these cards are taken back to the player's hands. Now, if all players were to select the exact same biome, then that creature gets discarded entirely from the game and will never be available again for players to try to recruit. So for example, there are also some special cards. You can see the back of this card was different. There are some special cards that will come out from time to time, like a thief, that will let you steal a pink card from another player. Those card backs match the ones of your hunters, and so you can play those secretly and try and steal cards from other players. There is a risk, however. Each player has 3 closed park cards. This means you've closed your park and nothing gets in or out. So, if I suspect somebody might be trying to steal my butterfly, I can play a closed park face down, and nobody is allowed to take from me, and nothing's allowed to come into my park. Now, this is important because amongst these, there are trolls. Now, the trolls will give you negative points. We're probably not going to see any here because that's how fate would have it. There it is. So here's the troll of tweets. Isn't Twitter full of trolls? So the troll of tweets, when you get this card, you actually give it to another player. So if this card's out there, it may be likely that somebody's going to try and give it to me. I can choose then to play a closed park face down, and then if my park's closed, they'll have to give it to another player. So that is how the game proceeds. The game ends when all of the cards are gone from 3 different hunting areas. Once it looks something like this, and also these cards would have to be gone as well. Once it looks something like this, the game will end and players total up their score. Scoring is very easy. If you have numbers 1, 2, and 3 in a specific color, those will equal up to 10 points. If you have the 0, 1, 2, 3, and 10, that will equal up to 30. For every set that you have in of one color in each area, you'll get 10 points. And then anything else that doesn't fit into one of those categories still counts as points as indicated on their cards. That is Lost Creatures. Very simple, very quick, and easy to play. And honestly, it's probably not the type of game that I gravitate toward all the time. But to have a couple of these in your collection, examples would include Exploding Kittens, Unstable Unicorns, Killer Bunnies, just something really light and easy for anybody to pick up on. You can teach the rules really quickly. We actually had a lot of laughs as players competed for the same cards and ended up discarding them, and even though it was something that everybody wanted, there's a lot of stealing and manipulation. A lot of good laughs were had, actually. And so it's one that I probably wouldn't hesitate to bring out if we're looking for a quick filler game. It's a good intro or cool down game for a game night that's very simple and very approachable. The puns are hilarious. The artwork is in a really great place. And I should note that what I have here are not the final components. This is a prototype pre-Kickstarter. However, honestly, even at this level, everything looks great. Everything looks well polished and balanced. And yeah, feel free to check it out if you get a chance. Back it. And if you don't follow me, or if you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and do all that stuff. Thank you very much. This has been a Kickstarter preview from the Board Game Critic.